Welcome to the Integration Training Series. In this video, we will demonstrate the export and import processes. Prior to attempting these processes, please be sure to view the item catalog, partner list, and import document type videos to make sure that your transaction manager and ERP system are ready to go. Let's get started. Exporting is the process of pushing a transaction from your transaction manager to your ERP system, and importing is the process of pulling a transaction from your ERP system to your transaction manager. For example, if you receive a purchase order from your trading partner, you can export that PO from Transaction Manager to your ERP system in order to create an invoice. Then you can import the invoice information from your ERP system to Transaction Manager, allowing you to create an EDI invoice to send to your trading partner. To export, make sure the transaction is in your inbox. Select the transaction and click Export. Check the status bar to make sure the transaction was exported successfully. The transaction would then be in your Received folder. If you have a framework integration, the transaction will export directly to your ERP package. If you have a flat file integration, the transaction will export as a delimited file first and will then be picked up by your ERP package. To import a transaction, make sure you're in your outbox. Click Import in the action bar. Here you'll see your company name. Just click Import at the bottom. In this view, you can enter your search parameters such as transaction type, customer number, transaction status, or a document number. In the action bar, you have the option to save your search parameters and select those parameters in the Saved Searches drop-down at a later time. For our example here, we'll just choose Invoice from the drop-down. When you're ready, click Run Search. Here you'll see any unprocessed invoices pulling in from your ERP system. Select the correct transaction and click Import again in the action bar. Your imported transaction will then be in your outbox. Always check the status bar to make sure the transaction imported successfully. A red X next to the transaction simply means that there are mandatory fields that need to be filled in. If there are fields on the transaction that will always be the same, these can be templated. You also have the option to work with your implementation specialist to have information from your ERP system pull into those fields upon import. Thank you for watching. As a reminder for TrueCommerce customers, for any testing-related questions, please contact your assigned implementation specialist. For any production-related questions, please contact our support team.